Hello everybody, this is Torrance Davis with Davis Weekly, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Otterbox for you. And I got the iPhone 2G right here with an Otterbox. This is my old Otterbox, and that iPhone now belongs to my son, so I had to steal it for this review. And here is the iPhone 3G with a slightly different Otterbox. And I'm just going to show you how it works. There's a lot of cheap rubber sleeves that you can buy for your Otterboxes, and while it may protect it from scratching, especially if you put a screen protector on it, it doesn't do much for the Otterbox if it gets dropped in water or it falls from a very high altitude. So here's the old one, just showing you that I have the old one here, but the focus for this review will be the new Otterbox, and it does increase the bulk of your iPhone 3G, and you'll notice that bulk size of the old 2G and the 3G is roughly the same with the Otterbox on it. Okay, so yes, it will increase the size of it, which is really no big deal because it's good for your iPhone. So I'm going to take this off so I can show you. It has 2 layers of protection. Now, Otterbox, this is called the Defender. This is actually a military grade protection for your iPhone. They cost around $50. It's $49 on Otterbox.com. So I'm going to take this off for you so I can show it to you. And while I have it off, I'm going to clean it. Now, normally when you buy an iPhone or a stupid ass BlackBerry, you got to get a screen protector for it to protect the screen from scratches. That's important. You got to have that. Even with the iPhone has a great surface. It pretty much doesn't scratch or hardly scratches, but it's good to have a protective screen on it. So here's my black 3G. We're going to clean that in a minute, but okay. So what we have here, this is the plastic shell that goes on to the iPhone. This is the first thing that goes on, is this plastic shell. And you'll notice the plastic shell also includes a screen protector. So it has a screen protector built in. Pretty slick, huh? And then it has the rubber that goes around the plastic shell, and it seals everything in. And you can see it has these little things here that block all the holes, so if you drop the phone in the toilet or whatever, it gets wet, it doesn't damage the phone because the water can't get to all the important parts. So now that we got that open real quick, I'm just going to clean off the phone with my lens cleaner here. Usually I use a little bit of Purell, which is a little secret of mine. You put a little drop of Purell on the iPhone, just a tiny drop, and then take your lens cleaner and you clean it off, and it gets nice and shiny, brand new looking, and it is safe for your screen, and it has an alcoholic base, so it'll just evaporate. So I clean that off, and I'm going to clean off the inside of the screen. Now the last time I cleaned it, and I use Purell on the screen too, but right now I'm not doing that because I don't have any on me. I put Purell on the screen, but you want to clean the inside of the screen, because if any dust or anything gets on the inside of the screen, it'll be on your iPhone screen until you open it up and clean it again. So clean that really good. Clean the front of it really good where all your grease and fingerprints are, putting it up to your ear and whatnot. Just give it a nice cleaning. And then we're going to put everything back together. So the iPhone slides in here. So we got the cover, and the iPhone's on the inside. And you take the back, and you slide the back on, snap it in place, make sure it clicks all around, there's no gaps. And now that the iPhone is in its protective plastic shell with the screen protector. And then I'm just going to take this little rubber piece and I'm going to slide it in there and wrap it around. Make sure everything goes in nice and neat, there's nothing hanging out, and everything is secure. There's all these little notches that you gotta fit into certain areas. And that's that. Now you can see all the locations on the iPhone where water can get in. So here's the top where the headphones go in. That just pops open like that. See, it's got that little protective cover. The buttons on the side are fully protected. Right here, that's your button for silence, for vibrate or sound. That's covered too. You don't want to get water there. And of course, the bottom where your data connection has a big huge cover too. And it seals. You can feel it seal in once you close it, so no water can get in there. And then of course you got the speaker holes. On the old one, the speaker holes had this material covering them. But on the new one, I guess they must have changed the technology on the inside, so they don't need to put anything on the speaker holes, so those are still open. And there it is, the iPhone with the Otterbox on it. You can see on the back it says Otterbox. Of course, it's going to be in reverse on the camera, I think. So you want to go to Otterbox.com to get one of these. It's $49. It is worth the money. I had my very first iPhone. After I got into work, I set my duffel bag in the sink, and the sinks at Harvard have automatic faucets. So as soon as I set it in there, water started pouring into one of my pockets, and it was the one with the iPhone in it, and it got wet. Luckily, it didn't get wet where the headphones were, so it didn't look like it was water damage, and I just swapped it out for another one. But Otterbox, again, you can, if you drop this in water, it'll be fine. You can see right there where the headset is, where you listen in on calls and stuff. It's protected by that same white material that's on the older the older iPhone, so water can't get into that area either. So again, if you own an iPhone, that cheap plastic rubber bullshit that you get for your iPhone just isn't going to do the job. I highly recommend getting an Otterbox. I tell everybody to get one of these. You saw the review from Anthony Canepa and his unboxing. It's a great case for your iPhone. It is the end all. You will not need another iPhone case if you get an Otterbox. So Otterbox.com, check it out. This is Torrance Davis with Davis Weekly. We'll be back with more after this.